Greetings to Mr. Sharp and all that be. In this video, so for this video, I was given an assignment, right? You're supposed to record a video that's 30 seconds to a minute long about either our pets, just, you know, some facts about our pets, or a house tour, you know, very simple, or like our time in quarantine, a couple things that we've done in quarantine or how it's been for us or whatever. You're hearing that, and you click the video, so you might have guessed, if you look in the time, that I did not exactly follow those instructions. But there's a good reason for that, promise. I am brilliant. I've decided to do all three, because I really wanted to. And that's pretty much it. I really wanted to. Before we get to the other things, we're gonna start off with, you know, something kind of depressing. And then we're gonna go into happier, fun times through the video. The first thing I'm going to be doing is telling you of my time in quarantine. A very impactful part of it. And in order to do that, I have to start the day before spring break 2020. Every time I would leave Mr. Sharp's class, or your class, for him who is watching, hi. He was my 7th period, and then my 8th period was art, and those two were my favorite classes ever. Still are. But every time I would leave his class, I'd be like, you know, sad, because like, duh. And then the day before spring break, every time there was a long break, I would hate leaving his class, because I'd be like, I'm not gonna see him for there's winter break. I didn't see him for like 2 weeks or something, and I was like, life is over. You know, because I'm dramatic. Left on the day before spring break, left his class and felt a lot more heaviness and sadness than normal, and I was like, why do I have this strange feeling like I'm never gonna see him again? So, after that, a couple weeks into spring, I was actually happy. I was actually happy though. Not happy, I was like sad, but like excited, because I was like, it's only gonna be for a week, and I have a phone borrowed from him, and I literally asked him if I could have an assignment to do, and he gave me a video assignment, and it was to make an episode of Doctor Who, which is how 𝑔𝘪𝘴 was created, and now that's a series, and that will be going on. So we've got that, and then a couple weeks into spring break, this is where it gets kind of depressing. And obviously I didn't follow the rules very well on that one either, because I was supposed to do a Doctor Who episode, and then I of course did my own few bits of twists on it. Brought paranormal, supernatural to sci-fi and all that, put it together, and boom, this sentient robotic nanny dog who thinks he's my character's father. What? I couldn't hear you very well. I'm gonna bring him up here. There he is. Now,
What is on your mind, Scotty?
just something feels off about this.
I know exactly what to do, Mr. Scott.
What?
Time to go full two-night show, all Stephen Colbert style.
You're bloody brilliant.
Welcome, ladies, gents, and others to Queer in Teen News. Scott is joining us from the kitchen.
Thank you, Robot Dog. Here I stand in the kitchen where I was given news I could only view as absolutely horrific. It was just right here where I was told, just a few weeks into quarantine 2020, that I would be moving to Tennessee this summer, away from all of my friends and favorite teachers. That's you, Mr. Sharp. Oh, and Miss Fuller.
Stop name dropping on live TV.
Right. Sorry, Mr. Dog. Now, we go back to the studio.
Thank you, Scott. Here in the studio is Scott with better news. Take it away, Scott.
This is indeed true, Mr. Dog. In some better news, I've dyed my hair, dropped some toxic friends, rediscovered my passion for film and art. I'll show a bit of that I've met the Greek god Eros. That's not a joke. I'm a pagan. And all around have had a pretty groovy time.
Wow, that's lovely, Scott.
That you are, Mini K9.
No, son. That's copyrighted.
That it is, Mr. Dog.
Time for our next segment. Take it away, son.
Now it's time for the kitty interview. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey man, I'm River. I like shrimp, naps, and like catnip man.
That's amazing. And legal in many states. Hi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Roa Anna, and it used to be tyke, but it turned out to mean something bad in Norse. Also, I like shrimp too.
That's excellent. And I'm still sorry about that.
Yeah, okay, gay boy.
Okay. How do you feel about gay marriage? How do you feel about gay marriage?
I completely support it. I am a huge human rights activist. Don't eat humans, let them be gay, y'all.
I think it's totally cool, dude. Like, man, human rights. Man, you know.
That's beautiful. I'm with you there, my groovy dude. Wow, that's very noble.
I know.
Mr. Sharp actually mentioned an individual called Stephen Colbert about how he's recording from home and how he's doing it. I personally am a fan of Stephen Colbert. But River, what do you think? How do you feel about Stephen Colbert?
He is very funny and agreeable. I love the way he delivers the jokes. Brilliant man.
He is like totally cool, man. Like, dude, he's smart and also really cute. Man.
I could not agree more. I can totally agree with that. Now, I actually have a surprise for the both of you. Thank you for joining me. And if you'll look under your chair, you will find a special treat. If you look under your chairs, you will find a special treat. That's right, River. Catnip and cat treats. What a treat. How do you feel about this here treat?
Oh man, yes, groovy.
That's right, River.
Fantastic job, son. And thank you, cats, for joining us today. And you too, viewer. You are all so lovely, I am Dad.
Thank you for watching. Back to you, Robot Dog.
It is your turn, Scott. Scott.
I couldn't agree more. Let's move on to the next section.
Thank you, son. Next up we have the house tour, but before that, a message by our sponsors.
Thanks, Mr. Robot Dog, and now for commercial break.
Hi, I'm Tom Randy with the 𝘼𝙤𝙬. One tablet of 𝘼𝙤𝙬 will keep the away. Now, do you want your gay to stay away? Then take 𝘼𝙤𝙬 once a day for 30 days. That'll get rid of the gay. Now, for 1 month of 𝘼𝙤𝙬, all you have to do is call 254-555-4246. And your bottle of 𝘼𝙬𝙬 will only be $29.99.
Yeah, no, he really believes in it. Like fully believes in it.
I need my highly addictive nicotine 𝘼𝙤𝙬.
You know, he's very interesting. I mean, I'm just an intern. I've only, noticed a couple things, but, yeah, no, he's a little insane.
I'm Tom Randy.
Welcome back, viewers. Wow, what an interesting commercial. Time to travel to the living room, yeet children.
One of the very many upsides to having a teleporting dog is the fact that I can make this video a lot more entertaining by bopping up from room to room to tell you a couple facts about it.
Yes, I am very good fun, Dad.
Alright, I guess we'll start where we are, as you should everything. If you don't mind, will you teleport the camera somewhere?
This is the living room where we live.
Alright, time to get true again. Yep, this is indeed the living room in which we live. This is the big TV. I like it in here. And this is where I've been sleeping for months. I have my own bed in my own room, but this one is it's comfortable, and the other one's comfortable too. It's a long story, really, but I've been predominantly sleeping in here. But I still do a lot of work and stuff in my actual room. Now, if you don't mind, I'll, you know, just show them around a little bit. We've got this little area where people look at videos and stuff on that, but like hardly. The walls are actually a lot more naked than normal because we are moving. And once again, of course, we have boxes because, you know, the whole moving thing. And then we have a chair in which Odin likes to sit and watch Friends on that TV. And then we have a wall. This, given to us by Mr. World. Should totally be up to date on the series. Then we have, yes, my stuffed animals that I totally don't sleep with. Then we have, of course, Fallout, Third Rock from the Sun, American Gods, of course, American Gods, of course. Also, you need to watch American Gods, whoever you are. This is your sign to watch American Gods. Anyway, then we have my cool red shoes, of which to dance the blues. So let's go ahead and teleport to the kitchen.
Alan-Z to the kitchen.
Alright, here we are in the kitchen. This is a very, like, nostalgic and retro kitchen, which is one of the only styles that me and the person I live with agrees with. Oh, and this is also a brother. We have a little area where she also sits and does stuff. Then we have a lamp on top of a Bible. Then we have this retro looking microwave. I call them Mike. They're a friend of mine. Then we have this whole area. And then we have a kitchen sink for kitchen sink stuff. And we have floors too. It's great. Water, because hydration. And then we have some fridge stuff happening. So, also, if you'll notice, the person I live with loves a certain color blue, which you'll totally not guess at all in any way, shape or form. To our next destination. Or destigation, if you will.
Hallway children.
Yep, this is the hallway. Like cat food and water. It's quite a big, like, miniature castle looking hallway. At the very end of it, you can see some magical place from the unknown. So, yeah, it's a hallway. And this is the bathroom and this is a closet. I was in there for a couple years of my life. Am I right? Anyway, it's a bathroom. It's not very interesting. We had to get our floors redone though, and had to reinstall a toilet because there's a leak under the house and it wouldn't flush. So we have new floor. Used to have the same floor like covering or whatever as the bathroom, which is gross. Oh, and we have Rowena destroying our brand new couch. Okay, it's not a couch. What is it? Chair. Okay. So we'll finally go into the unknown. Into the unknown. We don't need to travel here. We're already at our destination. Dun 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 dun. Beautiful, I know. This is my room, as you totally haven't guessed, and it's a mess, for multiple reasons. Here we go. Oh, right where we started, huh? And I actually have some deity candles lit right now, and that would include Odin's, Apollo's, and I have one lit in the other room for Anubis and Nancy. Then I have another one that's for tech witch stuff. Don't worry about it. Anyway, oh right, I should probably. There we go. So yeah, this room, I have a table that is dedicated to offerings to deities I work with. Like, you know, that's why there's apples and stuff, because, you know, Eros is dope. And then I have a table that I consider the main altar. The whole room is basically an altar. But, and then I have a little Lucifer stuff. It's a single poster that has Lucifer from the show Lucifer on it. And then we have some stuff for Artemis, a wolf tail, a fox pelt, a hammer next to Thor, and some stuff. I guess I'll show you a little more. And on there we have a little altar shrine type things too, and then some witchy books there, my old lab coat right here, the Doctor over there, along with right near him, Mr. World, a drawing of Mr. World, and Marilyn Monroe absolutely everywhere. And drawings from my friends, Black Butler poster. This is where I normally record. Isn't that ironic? A single dollar for some reason. This. You totally can't tell I like American Gods, huh? And yeah, and a very dirty floor, including a giant Ganesha. So yeah, that is the room tour. Thank you for watching this. It is it's a complete honor to be able to make these videos and to have anyone who cares about it nearly as much as I do. I know my accent was all over the place. I'm not used to talking in it yet because well, I talked like this when I was younger, and then I went to school and people kept questioning me on it and it freaked me out, so I learned to talk American, which apparently I'm horrid at doing. I've been told multiple times. And usually by people who have been around and no accents, so oof. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you liked this video, whether you're Mr. Sharp or someone who is not Mr. Sharp. I'll sign off via me and Mr. Robot Dog. Have any last words to say before the video ends?
Thank you so much, viewers at home. I am also your dad.
Okay. Thank you again for watching, and until the next time, have a groovy day.